Humans have lived for most of their time in villages. In the Industrial Revolution, we have seen a shift of people moving from villages to cities, so now more people are living in cities. As many of us live in cities, ensuring a sustainable urban environment is vital. Cities are the engines of Europe's economy and are increasingly recognized as key players in Europe's transition towards a low-carbon economy. If we take Europe as an example, Europe is a highly urbanized continent. Today, around 75% of Europe's population live in urban areas. Estimates predict that European urban population will rise to 80% in 2050. The urban landscape of Europe is heterogeneous and characterized by a diversity of mostly small and medium cities. People are today taking a number of measures to make sure that the cities that they live in become more and more sustainable with regards to living in the city. A sustainable city concept incorporates eco-friendly practices, green spaces, and supporting technology into the urban environment to reduce air pollution and CO2 emissions, enhance air quality, and protect natural resources. What do these healthy practices that we just mentioned lead to? These practices lead to a healthier environment for city residents and a lower carbon footprint for the city. Sustainable cities are becoming essential in the quest to reverse global climate change. What is a sustainable city? A sustainable city is an urban center engineered to improve its environmental impact through urban planning and management. The city and the activities taking place in the city must be as environmentally friendly as possible. When we say activities, we are referring to everything from things like transport, to food production and how people get their food, to leisure activities and everything that takes place within the city. There are 6 characteristics of a key sustainable city. Better transport systems. Make it easy to get around without a car. Provide access to public resources and green spaces. Improve water conservation and wastewater management. Support urban farming. Implement green architecture. Research have shown that many people that live in cities prefer to not own a car and have other modes of transport. Alternative modes of transport that people look for in cities are bikes, trams, metros, and buses. People only feel that they should own and use a car in a city if the public transport system is not of a good quality or if the bike support system is not safe enough for them. Cities are known to be the place where number of congestions take place, especially during rush hours. If the city and its roads are well equipped to be able to cope with the cars, these would lead to less traffic jams, and that means less pollution in the air. Access to nature and walking/biking paths are key elements of a sustainable city. Resources like parks, nature preserves, and recreational areas get people out of cars. And studies have shown that green spaces help improve mental health of the people. People are made to be connected with nature, and such parks will provide the connection that people have with nature. Water is one of the most important assets in a city. A lot of energy is spent to bring in safe water to cities. Cities spend around 20% of their energy on the creation for good drinkable water. Energy needs a lot of fuels to be burnt to be created, and thus producing water can be a polluting process. Cities can improve water conservation and waste management through sustainable urban planning. With water shortages increasing across the globe, technology to monitor water systems and provide leak detection is key, along with incentives for citizens and businesses to save water. Likewise, waste disposal processes can shift toward a circular economy model and sustainable city waste management. Programs to minimize waste by recycling, composting, and repurposing materials are some proven ways cities can be more sustainable with waste management. Food, like water, is one of the most basic needs that come with every human settlement. Food takes a lot of energy to be produced, and when it comes to cities, food is usually produced in faraway places and needs to be transported there. This increases the carbon footprint of food. Producing food in the city reduces this carbon spent on transportation. When we talk about sustainable development in cities, green architecture is a key component. Green architects are discovering innovative ways to reduce resource use and lower greenhouse gas emissions, from using natural building materials and solar panels, to improving ventilation and insulation and planting more shade trees. Some of the most sustainable cities that we have today are Amsterdam, Berlin, Stockholm, Cape Town, San Francisco, and Portland.